Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the next night of 100 Days of Gaming. I'm Jason from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and 100 Days of Gaming is part of Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon that's part of the Children's Miracle Network. We're doing 100 Days of Gaming to draw up attention towards Extra Life, because Extra Life is the charity where you could play games and heal kids. Basically, you go to the website, www.extra-life.org, sign up for free, and then start collecting pledges for your favorite children's hospital. And since I live in Calgary, Alberta, that means that I'm playing for the Alberta Children's Hospital right here in town that helps out over 97,000 kids every year. Once you've signed up, you then collect pledges from your friends, family, and coworkers, and then you play games for 24 hours straight. And this year, the big day is November 3rd, or whatever day works for you. And then once you've played your games, all the money stays that's pledged to you stays at your local children's hospital. Last year in 2017, over 50,000 participants in 97 countries supported 10 million kids in 170 children's hospitals across Canada and the United States. And last year in 2017, Extra Life raised well over $11 billion, and that is all kinds of awesome. So again, that's why we're doing 100 Days of Gaming, to make it even bigger than ever before. So if you'd like to know more, or if you'd like to sign up, go to www.extra-life.org. But for now, let's play some Shadowrun Returns. Okay. Now, because I'm a bit of a hoarder, I actually picked up Shadowrun Returns, I think, earlier this year when it was available for free through Humble Bundle, and I did take a brief look at it the other day. It's because that, as I mentioned in my stream the other day when I was streaming Streets of Rage, I just finished watching that frankly awesome 48-minute gameplay preview video that CD Projekt Red put out for Cyberpunk 2077, and frankly, I'm sold. I've never played any other games before. Yeah, I've never played any of the games in the Witcher series, so I must admit that's a pretty big gap in my gaming resume. But yeah, I'll definitely be taking a close eye on Cyberpunk 2077. And so, with that game in the news, I thought I'd try Shadowrun Returns, a mix of sci-fi and fantasy. And that's about as much as I know about the franchise. So I already installed the game yesterday and already took a look at it, so I think I've got the gist of it. So I've already started the campaign, so I'll just pick up where that one left off. Yeah, pretty appropriate storyline up here since I'm flying into Seattle for PAX tomorrow. Okay, let's look around here. So the character that I created is a street samurai named Verpine, an elven street samurai. I borrowed the name Verpine because that was the name of my World of Warcraft character when I was still playing Warcraft. Yeah, I originally wanted my Warcraft character name to be a mix of something so humdrum and something high fantasy, so originally I wanted the name like Jet Greenpine, but they wouldn't let you do two names. So instead, I just wanted to change it to Green Pine, but that was taken. So I changed the first part there, just the French word for green, to Verpine, and it fits. And the name also kind of sounds snake-like, and I played a rogue, so yeah, well, rogues are dime a dozen self-serving, double-crossing scumbags that will gladly stab you in the back. But I was a rogue, so it's okay for me to say that. So let's just go wandering around here and let's see what happens. I'm in the back! The smell of death and decomposition watch over you, only slightly masked by the minty fake fresh of industrial-grade antiseptic. Ah, there he is. Hovering over the recently departed is a small dwarf whistling a tune. His broad grin says, "I love my job," a little more than you want to expect from someone in the chop shop trade. As you approach, he looks up with a lopsided grin. There's something kindly in his eyes, though it might just be a stray reflection of chrome and surgical tools. Sorry, I didn't expect any visitors at this hour, and some asshole at corporate took my receptionist. What can I do for you, sir? Are you the coroner? I'm John Dresden, the Organ Grinders branch manager here. So, yeah, this makes me this franchise area a coroner, too. And you are? Verpine. I represent a man named Sam Watts, and I'm here to look into his murder. Interesting. A dead man makes for a strange client. What made you think he's here? Sam had a locator chip embedded in his skull. I followed it here. I see. Well, you're right. He's here. Not too many people know about the murder yet, though. The press haven't caught wind of it yet, of it being all the way out here in the Barrens. So who told you he was dead? Let's see, what would be the best response here? Sam's digital ghost. When his heart stopped, I got sent a recorded message asking me to bring his killer to justice. Guess he had a hunch. The dwarf raises his eyebrows, a smile wiping the suspicion from his face. A dead man's switch, eh? Fascinating. Was working on him earlier. He's over there. Okay, so this means I gotta go here. Socked him again. Yeah, he's my second Emerald City Ripper victim. The third one was downtown. Emerald City Ripper? Not my title. It's just what the Seattle press insists on calling the killer. All I know is that, like the original Jack, our Ripper knows how to handle a scalpel. This one's even more twisted. He or she always removes an internal organ from the victim. What price did the Ripper take from Sam? Watts' liver was cleanly cut out. Whiz. What else? The first victim's heart was missing, and the third had the spleen removed. Dresden! Get out here! Okay, maybe I should... Okay, I'll just add a basic med kit. That should come in handy. I'll just take a look at the body. Sam's body is half covered by a sterile surgical sheet, his face an ashen white, for the first time without a smirk on it. Below the chest is a small, pencil-thin incision covered in dried blood. Beyond that, the corpse is immaculate. It would seem that the killer knew exactly what they wanted from him, and took it. Next to Sam are several plastic envelopes containing the evidence found on his body. You could examine evidence through the bag without spoiling it. Okay, let's take a look at everything. This card. Moving things around, you can make out that there's a card from a place called the Seamstresses Union. There's something written on the back, but blood is needed to let... Yeah, look at the crit stick. It's a standard cheap unsecured crit stick. No way of knowing what's on it without slotting it. Okay, I don't want to mess around, so I'll leave it behind. Shirt. Sam's shirt. Several buttons are missing and blood is thoroughly soaked in. The egg sloshes a bit in your hand. Okay, let's take a look at the handwritten note. You only see part of the note, in the torn off bits and bloodstains. Sam, I feel that we are something. We have been something too long. Sam Sar. See you later there. Jessica. Okay. Look at the crit stick again. Put that behind, and I will put down the bag. Yeah, I don't want to get the new guy here in trouble. He's just here doing his job, but let's go talk to his boss. Towering over the diminutive coroner is a homicide detective right out of central casting. If you ignore the tusks, pointed ears, and Neanderthal brow, you can smell his cheap aftershave from a mile away. So this new Ripper, Vic Watts, name's familiar. Didn't his mother kill herself a while back? The coroner frowns. So he insisted at the time. Good. Come on, show off yourself. I had it on very good authority. Now let's go, Dresden. Give me something to work with here. The Ripper case is my ticket to a lieutenant's badge. I've already posted everything I know. The killer stuns the target with a combination of drugs and magic, then removes a single internal organ while they're still alive. The perpetrator is most likely right-handed with a slim hand that knows its way around a scalpel. Has a decent understanding of human and metahuman anatomy, too. So, I'm looking for a whacked-out surgeon? Not necessarily. I don't know any surgeons who still use scalpels anymore. These days it's all done with computer-controlled lasers. Could be anyone from a military field surgeon to an antique Messidon aficionado. You're no damn help, dwarf. The Lone Star detective finally notices you. You notice superhuman powers of observation. Who the hell are you? Okay, so if I interpret that other choice right, yeah, my strength is 3, but that one choice they gave me is 4, so yeah, of course that won't work. So, let's see. I'm the nobody who didn't hear nothing. I'm new in town. You're the welcoming to me. Are you the detective on this case? I was hired by Sam Watts to assist you in finding his killer. The dreck you were! You get anywhere near my investigation, it'll be you on the slab, elf. Dresden, give me more. I'm putting someone in a cell or a box this week, and I'm claiming my promotion. Jerk. Eat that cup. Okay, let's talk. This looks amused. You always make friends that easily? I'm great at dinner parties, too. He cocks his head to one side. Be straight with me. Really gonna work for the dead man? And was there when I needed him? I'm gonna return the favor. Fascinating again. Detective McCluskey isn't interested in anything but Detective McCluskey. He convicted his own mother to bet another $10 million a week in his paycheck. Plus, he's on the take. You have honor, after a fashion. I try to honor the dead in my work, so we have that in common. What can I do to help? Ooh, sure. On the take, who's playing to hold his leash? I don't know, but someone with some major pull has been looking out for McCluskey's career and wallet. What was that McCluskey said about Sam's mother? The official report is that she committed suicide about a year ago. Aren't you the official in that sentence? My name's on the report, but my actual findings left some doubts. I can't say it wasn't suicide, but there were some unusual bruises on her upper arms as she didn't use her dominant hand to pull the trigger. I was told to drop it, so I dropped it. What are organs worth these days? A whole healthy body can be worth a bunch of million, but individual organs? Not as worth as much anymore with all the synth and cyber stuff on the market these days. Organ grinders only deal in the recently deceased. There's plenty of other chop shops that aren't as picky, though, and they don't care where the bodies come from either. Who still uses scalpels? Yeah, doctors still learn how to use them in their first year of med school, as do coroners, but neither profession uses them much anymore. It's possible some of the slimier chop shops still use scalpels, I suppose, but I wouldn't know where to look. Have you heard of the Seamstresses Union? Okay, I think I've got a funny feeling about where this question will go. It's because a couple of years ago, before my trip to PAX, I went on the Underground tour. And the tour guide told us all about the Seamstresses. And yeah, bottom line here on this T for Teen rated stream, Seattle was a very seedy place before Starbucks, Microsoft, and Boeing, and Amazon. But let's see if my hunch is right. It's a nearby club of the Barons that attracts lowlifes. You'd probably like it. Me, I'm not really the going out type. Always too much to be done around here. Plus the dead are just easier to get along with. Okay, I just need to know one more thing. Where was Sam killed? Ooh. Karma points. Dresden looks up at the agency for a moment before speaking. You know, I might be able to do you one better. Why don't you just poke around those body lockers in the back and see if you find anything useful? Okay, I'll be nice. Okay then, I'll go do that. Okay, I'll take a look in here. Another basic med kit. Hit detection's a little off. Dock wagon basic trauma kit. That should come in handy. And let's see what's in here. The cold storage drawer is labeled John Doe, but the internal thermostat is set to 21 degrees Celsius. Open the drawer. Cold storage drawer opens to reveal the fully clothed body of a man, arms folded across his chest. In addition to sporting some of the brightest orange hair you've ever seen. Is that Conan O'Brien? The body seems to be in very good condition. Whoa, easy there! Dude, it's a dude! In one quick move, he jumps down from the drawer and stands before you. For someone who just woke up in a morgue locker, he seems unfazed and pretty well put together. You spot a data jack drilled into his temples and some shamanistic tattoos peeking above his collar. An interesting combination. I told John to wake me up at 6 in the morning. Is it 6 yet? Doesn't feel like 6 yet. Let's see. You were just sleeping in a freezer for dead people. Don't tell me you haven't considered it. Cheaper than a coffin hotel, and the service is just as good. Well, so much for a good night's sleep. On the plus side, notice you haven't killed me yet, so that's good. If you're not after me, then what's your story? Okay. Lots of questions. Okay, what he's doing a morgue drawer, okay, that's his own business, but I'm looking into the death of Sam Watts. The coroner seems to think you can help me out. Sam, but nobody cares. We used to drink together every now and then over at the Union. Decent enough guy. Always in trouble over something or other, though. Jake yells toward the other side of the room. John, is this guy cool? Yeah, he's on the level. Working for Sam. Believe it or not. Some sort of hitman switch. I bet you could help him out. Maybe even stop moping around the shop all day. Thanks for volunteering me. Pauses, sizing you up, but it's hard to tell behind those shades. Alright then. Name's Jake. You are? Nice to meet you, Jake. I'm Verpine. And well-mannered, too. Such a rare thing in the city. Well, I actually did pick manners as one of my talents. I think it's called. Sorry, I really don't know much about Shadowrun, but I did pick manners. So, role playing. Well-mannered too. Such a rare thing in this city. Well, it sounds like you're taking a dive into the deep end here. John's right. I might be able to help you out. I was with Sam the other night. The night of the murder. Poor guy. He was hanging out at the Seamstresses Union that night. Tripped out and rowdy. I've been laying low there for a few days after a bad run. Mrs. Kabuta asked me to throw Sam out, so I did. But then the allies said gangers got the jump on me. Damn. Maybe I need some soy cap after all. John, could you grab me a cup? Get your own damn cup. My hands are dirty anyway. What's wrong with this intestine? Okay, chat, tell me if you heard that over the mic. Thanks, John, you're a real pal. Anyway, there's a big fat corp bounty on my head. Like I said, my last job didn't go exactly according to plan. Out in the alley, a few Halloweeners got the jump on us. Damn gangers thought they could turn a quick profit off my head. Big smiles and get the impression that didn't work out so well for the gangers. Stamp stumbled off during the fight, though, and that's the last I saw of him. Till he earned up here, dead on arrival. Reminds me of my last day in this place. You know anything else? I know they found his body a block away from the Union, just lying there in broad daylight. That's the Barrens for you. Shame, though. We should have been there if those slag gangers hadn't come along. Tell you what, you look like you could handle yourself in a fight. I could use a backup to settle the score with those Halloweeners out there. The leader's got the whole gang searching the Barrens for me. We need to get rid of that a-hole. In return, I'll take you to the place where Sam was murdered. It's not safe to hit these streets alone at night, trust me. And maybe I'll throw in some decent supplies while we're at it. What do you say? I do like a bit of street justice every now and then. Right, Jake? Count me in. Great! I've been hiding out here ever since I'm running with those Halloweeners. Mighty bunch of gangers, but this stretch in the Barrens is their turf. Hell, I'm surprised you even made it to this morgue in one piece without packing some heat. Very funny, Jake. You can sleep at the dumpster tomorrow. So, you need a weapon? Let's see. What weapons do I have? Inventory. Whoop. Okay, I'll spend the karma. Oh, cannot spend karma while in conversation. Okay, we mistake. Let's see. Where should I? A pistol, shotgun, SMG, rifle. Maybe. Let's go with give me a pistol. My weapon of choice as well. Here, take this one. So, ready for a night out on the town? Just a minute. Just tell me some more about these gangers first. Well, they're one of the nastier gangs in town. Their symbol's a flaming jack-o'-lantern, but you wouldn't like their version of trick-or-treating very much. Around here, they're led by a troll named John Paul. He's got all the Halloweeners in the Barrens looking for me. Take him out, maybe I can breathe a bit easier. I'm ready. I'll follow your lead. The Halloweeners aren't looking for you. Yet. We can leave whenever you're ready. Okay, looks like that's all I can do there. Looks like there's nothing else that's picking up. So, if I spend the karma points, I got to see. Okay, and there, just add it overall to my ranged combat, so I should be good to go. Okay, so let's head on up. Okay, let's cyberpunk this up. Head out into the Barrens. Run into Seattle Sprawl, and sooner or later you'll find yourself at the Redmond Barrens. Doesn't matter your business, the Barrens don't like you. Take 1 part radioactive wasteland, 3 parts dog-eat-dog slum, add a dash of tourist traffic, got a recipe for mean as hell. Leave the sanitized death, enter the anarchy and desperation of the streets. Okay, continue. You leave the sanitized death and formaldehyde of organ grinders behind, entering the anarchy and desperation of the streets. Jake stops a moment to breathe deeply, filling his lungs with motorcycle exhaust, radioactive dust, cordite, and who knows what else. He exiles with an expression of bright contentment. The stench and grime tell him he's home. I stashed around the corner, just in the alley. Okay, let's see. There it is up there. Okay, so gotta find a stash. Okay, not a problem. Ah, the Akira bike. Nice. Yeah, I don't think the bus is coming. Does the bus stop here? Soy calf. Looking for a date? Elves are my favorite. Maybe later, dear. Oh, I got it. Clear away the debris. Hidden in the garbage-strewn alley is a high-tech safe with a bag card reader on the front. A smooth hiss, the safe opens to reveal a collection of gear that's a perfect match for your skills. You take the gear. Head over the loot, bozos! Okay, it's time to kick butt. Okay, this guy's pretty close to me, so instead, I'm gonna punch him! Okay, Jake, you shoot him! And again! And he's down. Okay, I'm gonna take out this guy from a distance. Aim my shot. Okay, you take him out too. So, welcome to the Barrens. Guess I'll need to find a new spot to hide my gear. So I should invest in real estate around here? Only by the hour. Hey, you see where I stay the night. Okay, now that you got some gear, let's go get with those Halloweeners. Okay, so let's see, where do I go next on the map? All the way over there. Okay. Meantime, let's go chat up with some NPCs. Man, we're The man appears to be well-mannered but nervous. Hey, excuse me, sir, I don't know you, but you look like you could handle yourself in a fight, and we need some help. Calm down. How can I help? Thank you. Some thugs are shaking up the market we've set up here. It's been getting worse lately. I don't think we can afford to pay them forever, but no one will stand up to them, and Lone Star isn't about to get involved. Where's this market of yours at? It's just down the street, sir. Please, our livelihoods depend on this market. Hey, guess I picked up, Subquest. Hey. Commerce is like a weed, taking root in the cracks and crevices of the world wherever it can. A small street market has flourished here amidst the crumbling buildings of the Redmond Barrens. Okay. Let's talk our way out of this. Thug attempts to use his bulk and hideous breath to intimidate the shopkeeper. The old woman is holding firm, but you can see the thug's patient fading fast and looks like he's about to start breaking things. Yeah, who the hell are you? I'd like to pay you for this month's protection dues. How much? Okay, I don't think I've got any money, so yeah, that will... Trying to pay him off will definitely not be an option. I bet your mom's real proud of you right now. Yeah, let's insult his mother. Like you had heard that before. I don't see a badge, so why did you mind your own? Because I'm sick of gutter punks like you. I knew we were just looking at a static. Dash, ISIS guy! You're friggin' dead! Okay. I guess since he's such close range, I think I can finish this guy off pretty fast, just like that. Okay, she's a magic user, so I gotta be careful. Okay, I can get her there. I got some cover. Bam! Down! Alright. I cannot thank you enough. I hate to see such bloodshed. Those men would not take no for an answer. We simply want to make our way in the world. Shopkeeper holds out a few new ones. Please, it's the least we could do. Keep it. You need it more than I do. Okay. I think there was another NPC down here with another mission. Thank you! Welcome, dude. Okay, well, since we're now coming up on the half-hour mark, this sounds like a good time for a station break. You're watching me play Shadowrun Returns on 100 Days of Gaming. 100 Days of Gaming is part of Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon that's part of the Children's Miracle Network. If you want to play games and heal kids, go to www.extra-life.org, and there you can sign up for free and then start collecting pledges from your friends, family, and co-workers to start raising money for your local children's hospital. And since I'm in Calgary, Alberta, that means I'm playing for the Alberta Children's Hospital that helps out over 97,000 kids every year. Once you've collected pledges from your friends, family, and co-workers, you then play games for 24 hours straight, and this year the big day is November 3rd. Or whatever day works for you, however long works for you. And all the money that gets pledged to you stays with your local children's hospital, and that's all kinds of awesome. Last year in 2017, over 50,000 participants in 97 countries helped out over 10 million kids at 170 Children's Miracle Network hospitals across Canada and the US by raising well over $11 million. This is my 6th year taking part in Extra Life, and I just hope that we can make it even bigger and better than ever before. So, if you'd like to know more, or if you'd like to sign up, go to www.extra-life.org. And now back to Shadowrun Returns. Let's see. I think I got some karma there, so let's see. Oh, can I whip this one to spend it on? Okay, spend it better on melee weapons in case I need to break out the guns, if you know what I mean. Clothes may be dirty, but this woman is far from downtrodden. Hey, nothing's not my business, but I wouldn't go that way. Why, what's going on? Just some Halloweeners stirring up trouble again? They rode it this morning on those fancy bikes, set up camp at the old street market. They've been marching up and down the street all day, shaking down anyone that wanders past. Yeah, typical. Well, odds are those are the guys we're after. They're going to be in for a rude surprise. We want to clear up before the shooting starts. Looks over the nods. Don't need to worry about me. I know how to lay low. They're a tough bunch, though. Don't say I didn't warn ya. Okay. Okay, so it looks like still we got some information from a local informant, so let's head down this way. Hey, asswipes! Take another step forward and we're going to plant you right there. This is Halloweener property now. This is one of the two that got away. If I hadn't missed my shot, these idiots would have given up and moved on by now. Wait a minute, you rolled with Jake? Bad idea, chummer. Halloweeners are collecting that bounty. Killing you will be a nice bonus. Ouch. Okay. 3 against 2, so let's see. Oh, there's a mage. Okay, I gotta pick him out first. Okay, I'll take cover, and I will take out. Prime rule of RPGs, always. Ouch! Prime rule of RPGs, always take out the magic users first. Miss me! Okay, it looks like I'm wounded, so I've still got lots of health up there, so I actually think I'm good. I'll save those grenades for later. But in the meantime, and you're down. You're dead, Jake. Dead! Hey, no fair. The big guy just came out. Okay, that's it. I am gonna use my fist! Oh, I'm gonna reload. Okay, I'm hurting, so I will come back instead here, and I will use one of my med kits. Okay, that's better. Okay, let's increase the accuracy there. Whoa, Uncle, I was just playing with you. We'll call if there's some Halloweeners, Jake. Call it even, yeah? Lower your weapon and walk away. Hold on, Verbine. Think about this. Let's see. Oh, I want him to tell his friends what happened here. Naive. Well, it'd be worth to see him running off with his tail between his legs. Okay, now we have to go visit the murder site. And where could that... see? Oh, it's up here. approach the scene of Samus' murder, Jake spies the flashing red and blue lights up ahead. Whoa, hold up a minute. Lone Star is above collecting on a core issue bounty, and the one in my head isn't going away anytime soon. Sorry, friend. I think this is where our paths diverge. Thanks again for the help with those Halloweeners. Here's your payment. They don't take you in where I'm going, and you look like you could use the funds. Likewise, Jake. Give me a call when you're in the clear. Yeah, sure. Starts to leave, then tilts his head back. Hey, one more thing. When you're done checking out your pal's crime scene, hop into the Seamstresses Union. Just down the street. Gear, information, or just a damn stiff drink, that's the place to be. Best dive side of Chicago. I used that place as a base operation for years back in the day. Make the right friends there, and I'm sure you'll get to the bottom of this Ripper business. Well, nice knowing ya. Jake turns and disappears in the shadowy depths of the Red Pen Barrens. Okay, well, so I'm on my own this time. Let's talk this guy. The bright yellow police tape cuts through the darkness, directing your eyes to the white chalk outline and dark red stain marking the slab of pavement where Sam Watts died. Standing at the entrance to the alley is a Lone Star officer. The cop looks cold, hungry, and irritated at the homeless man who is currently pestering him. I keep telling you, I need my stuff from the alley or I'm going to die in the cold tonight. The officer sighs. And I've been trying to explain to you that this is an official Lone Star investigation. I can't let anyone in here. Hey, I got rights! Look, sinless garbage, I've got a job to do. Find a new blanket or I'll find reason to use my stun baton. Typical, I hate all you pigs. Direction. Now what? Okay, let's see. What should I do? Coroner dress and set me over. I'm here to check the site for spectral DNA. Long night, you look cold, so I picked up a donut and some soy cat for you. Grab 100 yen. Meet my friend, Mr. Credstick. Just a few minutes to look around. The coroner dressed and set me over. Doesn't mean jack to me. Unless someone radios in with an update, my orders are that nobody gets in. Well, okay, that didn't work. The streets have not been kind to this man. They've also harmed him. This man is clearly a survivor, though one wrestling with the onset of aging arthritis. You, I saw you over there with that rat bastard cop. What do you want? Know anything about the murder that took place here? It's considered suspiciously. You're a copper? Or working for some court? That's the best way to respond here. Nope, I'm as sinless as you. Mind answering a few questions? Hey, what made you think I'm sinless? Hi, just messing you. Of course I'm sinless. System ID number right ass. What kind of questions you got? Did you see the murder? Nope, and I can't say I'm sorry I missed it. I was hauling crates for Mrs. James up at the market. Can't carry as much as I used to, so it took a while. Got back here in time to see a couple of tourists puking all over my home turf. That jerkface in the uniform had already set up shop in my alley. So it sounds like you live in this alley? Sure, but for the last couple of months I've been sleeping there. But I spent my days out doing odd jobs with street merchants or panhandling tourists over at the Seamstresses Union. What else did you see that night? Well, you know, earlier tonight I saw a big and ugly troll in green hospital scrubs snooping around the block. He brought some donuts and 2 cups of soy calf off of Dan over there. Seemed nervous. He needed everything with his left hand because his right was all screwed up with some cyberware. Tell me more about the troll's cyberware. Well, he was big. I think it must have had some hospital attachments because I saw some needles. He was a lot like when I saw back in 44 when I got captured by elves. They did all sorts of experiments on me. Let me tell you, never trusted one of them cyber people. Okay, that's all I need to know. Thanks. See you around. Okay. You again? What? Oh, meet my friend, Mr. Credstick. You just need a few minutes to look around. You got it, Chief. Okay. This is shards of glass from broken lines. You find a small piece of glass. It looks like the bottom of a test tube. 2 to 6 cents of pure piece. Humans had to get the chalk outline a large set, possibly orc or troll, following just behind the first. Work light is new. Getting a little problem with the interface here. Work light is new. You can see that all the alley's normal lights have been ruined. On closer inspection, it seems they've all imploded. Some force shattered them all at the same time. Well, maybe a magic attack. Looks like the coat and the blanket the old man was trying to get back. Examine the area for evidence. As you shuffle the bundle off to the side, a printed receipt falls out from beneath the folds of the blanket. It's a bar tab receipt from the Seamsters' Union dated 2 days ago at 3:02 a.m., right around the coroner's reported time of death. The customer, Sam Watts. The server's name is listed as Coyote. Go to the blankets. Okay, now I gotta find Coyote at the Seamsters' Union. Okay. Hey there, young'un. I think these coated blankets belong to you. My stuff! Mighty decent of you. Don't see that kind of thing too often out here. Okay, there we go. Just being a nice, decent person here in this cyberpunk magical urban fantasy blight wasteland. Let's see, so where is the Seamsters' Union? Oh, let's see the place. Oh, some people here I can talk to. Let's Dan the Donut Man. Food trucks are even in my fantasy world. The smell of fried fruit, powdered sugar, and slightly burned soy cap is almost to overpower the dusty sewage stench of Redmond streets. The troll working the stand is covered in food stains older than he is. What can I get you, chummer? Did you see the murder in the alley across the way? Nope, I was closed when it happened. But hey, it's Barron's. Back alley killing's nothing new around here. The only reason the cops are making a big deal about this Ripper business is some of the victims are real people. You know, folks with sins. What can you tell me about the Barrens? The Barrens? Hell, if you had to ask, you probably shouldn't be out here. The stretch we're on is called Touristville, though. I suppose it's the closest thing around here to respectable. Fewer muggings, you might even survive drinking the water if you're lucky. Wouldn't recommend it, though. Now behind me, that's the Seamsters' Union. You want drinks, drugs, favors, or information around here? Union's your spot. Hell, the place is the reason I'm in business. Folk get the munchies when they party. Mrs. Caputo owns the joint, and she's quality. A hard woman, but fair. Did you sell some donuts to a troll wearing scrubs last night? Maybe. What's it to you? I sell a lot of donuts to a lot of people. I know how Lone Star profiles metahumans. I tell them about a troll that brought donuts from me right before murder. They'll haul them in just to see if anybody will pay the bail. Not today, my friend. Okay, I'll take a jelly donut and a soy calf. Enjoy! I'll see you around. Okay. Let's see what else might be around here before heading into the bar. The dwarf merchant is packing up her stand for the night. I'm closed. Come back tomorrow. You've got a great view of that alley across the street. Don't suppose you saw the murder that happened there? Here, I was closing up when I heard a series of explosions from behind the Union. A couple seconds later, this guy comes out, runs across the street. Didn't get a good look at him. Then all the lights in the alley exploded all of a sudden. Things got pretty quiet after that. And let me guess, you didn't go running over there to see if that guy was okay. Hell no, around here that kind of thing gets you killed. Thank you for your time. Uh-huh, no problem. Okay. Not much, but I talked to Dan the Donut Man again. Detection is not really good. Okay, I already talked to him, so. Okay, let's talk to this guy. Hey, Chummer, got some tasty morsels for you. Just what every well-dressed Shadowrunner should have in his back pocket. Let me see what you have. Okay, so let's see. You're annoying. Turn in. Let's see. Kamikaze combat stim that increases body 2, strength 1, and willpower 1 for 5 rounds. Okay. Yep. Those. And some nitro. Strength willpower 2, charisma intelligence. Willpower 2, charisma intelligence 2 for run. Okay, I'll take some of that, and I will confirm that. Okay, and I'm done. Okay, now let's. About to leave the barracks and enter the Seamsters Union. Would you like to proceed? Yep, I would like to proceed. Relative to the rest of the barons, Touristville is a neon-clothed oasis, and its heart is the Seamstresses Union. Housed in a little brownstone building on the corner of Illegal and Opportunity, bums huddle together, gangers strut the streets, and the occasional salaryman comes slumming. The Union building has been retrofitted, rebuilt, and restored so many times it's like an aging starlet wearing too much makeup in an attempt to stay young. The wild ivy growing out of the gutters adds to this effect. As you enter, the murmur of hushed conversation watches over you. The dive bar denizens raise their heads, take your measure, then go back and do their business. This is the kind of place where everyone knows your name but keeps to themselves. Okay, so let's find and question Coyote. Oh, old arcade games. I wonder if it'd still work. Nah, it doesn't work. Ah, cool skull on the wall, a Shadowrun theme bar. Awesome. Let's see. Cherry bomb. Let's talk to Cherry Bomb. Bartender is a striking elf, sporting a perfectly toned body, perfectly pouty lips, and perfectly tapered ears. Her eyes harmonize, save me and take me in equal measure, hitting just the right notes for the maximum extraction of tips. She looks too seasoned of her elf and strikes big. Smiles big, rather. Hey there, haven't seen you before. What can I get you? Something dirty in a clean glass. Date? Yeah. Looks as a place I probably get anything I want. Found a bar tab with Coyote's name on it. She here? No, I think she's away at business. Business, huh? Is she a shaman with a name like Coyote? No, she shot a coyote once. I think it was a shaman who double-crossed her. We've been calling her Coyote ever since. She's been missing since yesterday. People think the Ripper got her, but I know her. Coyote can take care of herself. Starts to turn away when a man with the face of a survivor and the seal of a convert tugs at her arm. Hard. It's clear the two have a history. They try to keep their voices low, but the intensity of their conversation makes them easy to overhear. Jerry, you have to listen to me. If you stick around here, you can end up dead or worse. The Ripper is out there and he's real. That last killing happened just down the block. I know Coyote's missing. They'll probably find her tomorrow in a dumpster without her head. Come on, Cherry Bomb, think. I think plenty, Shane. I'm getting a Ph.D. from UW in neuroprosthetics studying under Oijmans. And how am I paying for it? Bartending, tips. There are faster ways for a Baron's girl to get that kind of scratch, but I'm not taking them. So what do you want from me? I want what you want. A better life. A better world for everyone. The Universal Brotherhood can give you that. I've heard all this before. This is some trick to get us back together. Things are different now. I'm different now. The Brotherhood... Cherry Bomb's pretty face is hard, armored in lipstick and low expectations. The Universal Brotherhood is for other people, Shane. Rich Bellevue types who can afford the membership fees and voluntary donations. This isn't about money. It's about binding the world together in brotherhood. Come with me. Attend a discovery meeting. Get to the core of who you are. I heard Lynn Telestrian give a talk last night called The New Family of the Sixth World. I've got a family right here, Shane. They're drunks and lowlifes and whores, and I choose them over any of your Brotherhood members. Now, Buzz, I need to get back to work. Body language, it leaves no question that the conversation is over. Cherry Bomb turns her back on him. Sorry, I got interrupted. Okay, kind of getting a bit of hard-boiled Private Eye in here as well. Sorry you had to go through that. Sounds like you got big plans for yourself. Yeah, I do. Can't stay here forever. You've got a look that says you're not just here for the entertainment. Are you a badge? Nope. I didn't think so. You look like a runner to me. We're trained to spot a bronze the minute they walk in here. Something I can help you with? We do have a few questions. Ask away. Have you heard the name Sam Watts? Sam was a regular customer and a regular pain in the ass for as long as I'd been here. Talked a big game, but he was always broke. As soon as he got any money in his pocket, it went straight to his head. Chips, drugs, or booze. Cody had a soft spot for him, though. Did you see Sam on the night he died? Nope, that was Coyote's shift. Tell me about this place. Some here for booze, some for companionship. Others are looking for something they can't get anywhere else. If it's illegal or immoral and it can be bought, sold, rented, or consumed, you could probably find it here. The union seems to attract people like you. Hey, who was that you were talking to? Shane, old boyfriend, used to work here. And one day he saw a billboard for the Universal Brotherhood, and that was that. Went to a meeting, made new friends, moved in with them. I was happy for him until he started coming around trying to recruit me. I didn't need that dreck. Okay, now who runs this place? I want to talk to them. Only Mrs. Kabuta. She's in the back room. Can't miss her. Is Neil Sweat. Talk to you later. Okay, let's talk to this guy's the bartender. Hey guy, I got some extra outfits I'm trying to unload. You want first dibs? I'll take a look. Let's see. Okay, chat. Which outfit should I get? Let's see. Oh, the samurai clothing. Well, this stuff must be for... It looks like my armor is just one, so... I'll skip that. 1 hour of gameplay is almost up anyway, but... So let's go look around back here. The Asian woman's expression leads open for business, but her demeanor reads dealer rather than companion. She has a jack on her neck, a gun on her hip, and a chip on her shoulder. She eyes you with a sneer. You look like you could use some firepower. Something simple. I got sons so smart they practically fire themselves. You can protect? Got some of that too, if that's how you roll. Show me what you got. Okay, let's take a look here with the weapons. You got a Machete Security 500. Let's see. I'll take a machete. Okay, I don't have much yen, so I gotta shop carefully. And that's all I'll take. Thanks. Okay, this big guy looks important. I'll talk to him. Posted at the doorway to the VIP section is a tower of troll muscle wrapped in an impossibly tailored suit. Whether the product of jeans or expensive aftermarket cosmetic work, the troll's gleaming horns, perfectly frame his face, and his polished tusks and goatee accentuate that of the set of a lantern jaw. Welcome. Please behave yourself. Will do. You get in trouble here often? Nothing a stern look can't usually solve. You have business here? Yes, I was a friend of Sam Watts. You know him? Sure, everyone here knew Sam. James Blue's part of the family. There's a sharp missing Blue's eyes, look of a man who's seen much and earned wisdom at a young age. In your role here, I suppose you often escorted Sam to the door. Yes, albeit gently. Sam was a drunk, but he usually wasn't a violent one. Usually? What about the night he died? He was a bit agitated, didn't catch the specifics, might have been over a woman. Thought I was going to have to throw him out, but I had to deal with a couple of rival co-gangers posturing for one of the worker girls upstairs. Jake helped Sam out instead. Thanks for the info. No problem. Okay. Johnny Clean, Luke. Okay, let's talk to the boss. Mrs. Kabuto watches you across the room, sizing up as you approach. As you get closer, you can see she's of mixed race, African and Japanese. Her demeanor says, "This is my house, best with it at your peril." Her eyes twinkle with a playful light when she speaks. "Banwa, good evening!" "Hi, but you aren't the pretty elf. Are you enjoying the Seamsters Union? There should be plenty for a man like you to enjoy." "Where's his business?" "I just need a moment of your time, Mrs. Kabuto. I have topics to discuss." "Okay, and why should I help you?" "Sam Watts. I'm looking for his killer." Her face brightens, amused. "Ah, so you're the little insurance policy he would go on about when he was drunk. His avenging angel who had struck back for him from beyond the grave. What do you want to know?" "Well, did you know Sam?" "I knew him. We all did. Sam was a regular here. Whenever he could beg or borrow enough nuyen to become altered in some way. Drugs, chips, alcohol, it didn't matter to Sam. As long as he was bent, he was always looking for his next fix. He clung to this place like it was his lifeline, and we treated him like as part of the family, even though none of us truly liked him, except Coyote." "Did you see Sam on the night of his death?" "He was here, quite inebriated as he often was. Coyote was working bar that night, and she informed me that Sam was getting rowdy and belligerent with other customers. When I requested he leave, he refused. My bouncer, Mr. Cluway, was off dealing with another issue, so I requested that Jake escort Sam out the back door to the alley, and that's the last I saw of either of them." "Why is this place called the Seamsters Union?" "Okay, I went on, again, folks, I went on that underground tour of Seattle before PAX a couple years ago, so I think I know what the answer is." "Yup, it's right. Called it. During the gold rush years, there was a census, and the politicians wanted as high a number as possible to gain power and revenue. To bolster the numbers, they decided to include all the working girls, of which there are many, the roles. However, during the times, they could not list the girls' true occupation, so they entered them all as seamstresses. When a girl accumulated enough money to open her own place of business, she named it the Seamstresses Union, so potential workers would know they would be treated fairly there, and thus a rich tradition was born." "So you're a former seamstress?" "No. Perhaps when we know each other more, we'll feel more about myself. For now, enjoy the union." "Okay, one more question. Can you tell me where to find Coyote?" "Would that I could. I have not seen her in 2 days. She's a smart woman and quite dangerous, but I fear for her. I'm sure that she could take care of herself." "Perhaps. All the same, I wish I could see her. She's like a daughter to me." "The room is upstairs. If you're looking for her, I invite you to examine it. Maybe you're able to uncover her whereabouts. I would not normally betray her privacy in this way, but she's missed 2 shifts now, and she cannot be reached in our comm. It isn't like her. If something has happened, I will not have inaction on my conscience. Here's the key." There's a mid-grade security panel attached to the nearby door. Set to require a password. Okay, I'm no hacker, so I'll leave it alone. Okay, and since I'm nearing the end of my hour, I guess that will be all that. I guess that's all for tonight for Shadowrun Returns. Yeah, I'll just save my game here. I think I'll come back to do this game at some point in the future. Yeah, this looks interesting. Save and quit. Okay, well, thanks for tuning in and watching me play Shadowrun Returns here on night 34 of 100 Days of Gaming. 100 Days of Gaming is part of Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon that's part of the Children's Miracle Network. Do you want to play games and heal kids? Go to www.extra-life.org. There you can sign up for free and then start collecting pledges for your favorite local children's hospital. And since I'm in Calgary, Alberta, that means I'm playing games for the Alberta Children's Hospital right here in Calgary that helps out over 97,000 kids each year. Once you've signed up, you then start collecting pledges from your friends, family, and coworkers, and then you play games for 24 hours straight, whatever you want. You can play Shadowrun Returns, either the digital version that I just finished playing for you right now, or the original pencil and paper version. Hey, tabletop games, it's all good. Video games, they're all good. Card games, they're all good. But if you can't play for 24 hours, that's good. Just play for 12 hours twice, or whatever fits your schedule, or whatever fits your gaming style. Everybody's welcome. It's a big tent. And then once you've finished collecting all those pledges, they go to help out your local children's hospital. Last year in 2017, over 50,000 participants in 97 countries helped out 10 million kids in 170 Children's Miracle Network hospitals across Canada and the United States, and they raised well over $11 billion. And that is just amazing. This is my 6th year taking part in Extra Life, so I'm taking part in 100 Days of Gaming this year, just doing my bit just to make it even bigger than ever before. So, if you'd like more information or if you'd like to sign up for Extra Life, again, the address is www.extra-life.org. Or if you'd like to support me in my own fundraising efforts, you'll find a link to my Extra Life page on my Mixer profile, or if you're watching this on YouTube, you'll find this in the links below. Okay, but before I quit today, some housekeeping items. It's Tuesday night, August 28th, so this could be my last 100 Days of Gaming stream for at least a week. It's because tomorrow I'm flying off to Seattle for the Penny Arcade Expo. Yep, I'm going to PAX West this weekend. And so, if you spot me wearing an Extra Life t-shirt, come say hi, and I'll be glad to tell you as whatever you like. And also, it looks like that Extra Life will also be there at the convention as well. So be sure to drop by, and no doubt probably some members from the local Seattle Guild will be there to spread the good word about Extra Life. Okay, so if you excuse me, I've got some packing to do and some games to download to my phone and my 3DS. So that'll be all for tonight for 100 Days of Gaming. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, it's for the kids. Good night.